Okay, go back some.
Okay. Can you see this?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I can talk now?
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't be mad at me because I've been in court since 1988. That's what the 882 numbers mean. I've been in federal court for employment discrimination.
Hold it up, Dex, so I get your face with it.
I've been in court for employment discrimination. So please don't be mad at me. But history was made in 1962 and they didn't have no color TVs then, and they had black and white TVs in the education way, like it is now. So I'm making history on YouTube. I'm the reason why my father got his city of Chicago job as a truck driver. Through my child psychiatrist when I was 8 years old. I've been the only person, and I'm still the only person since 8 years old with the most illustrations of a spaceship. And the amount is 23, a minimum, but the maximum is 25. Because 2 times 25 is 50, that means 50 things with different report writings on each page. Here's the spaceship I seen in 1962 that made me so sick I was crying and was taken to a child psychiatrist. That's the right page. Yeah. Wrong side, I guess, but I'm still on. What? Oh, I'm sorry. This here, these 25 illustrations, 23 to 25 illustrations takes me 4 hours to do, like a part-time job. This is what the spaceship looks like. It made me so sick, and it also won't leave me alone. It communicates with me because it knows what I think in English, what I talk to English out loud to myself. I tried to hurt myself. And that's when I noticed it didn't like what I was doing because I was trying to help myself because I was on welfare, I was poor. And all I was doing was stealing in, and I don't want to steal no more to go to jail. And that's the best thing I ever did was steal something. Or joyride my hot car. But anyway, I'm a non-violent criminal, and I'm good enough for my pictures to be in every white person's household because I'm a white person's child, and I'm the first child by a white person with the most illustrations of a spaceship. The white people don't have a child with 25 to 25 illustrations. I'm the only one. And I would like you all to have a picture of me, my mother, and I have that address too for that company, that business service here in Chicago, where you can get a picture of me for your daughters, because I'm a grandfather now. But my kids are on welfare because I have an employment discrimination case, like I said. And this is the federal case number, 88C7051 at 219 South Dearborn. I also was in federal court for forced medication. That's when I sent a picture of the spaceship to that judge saying that's what I seen in 1962, and it made me very, very sick. For you people who would like to donate and then buy artwork, I'm selling artwork for a year contract for $2 million, or the illustrations of the spaceship. Illustration has sold as high as $100,000, and art has sold for over $650 million. That's why I do art. But I'm going to do some artwork with you, and you will never see no artwork like this done before. And also, for the religious people, I'm going to do something for the religious people because they're the one that feed us poor people. But I'm one of those type of person that you have to give money to because I don't have a store. I never had a stove before, a frigidaire, a bedroom set. I always had stuff on my friend's house on the floor, on the couch, or had a sleeper on because I had an employment discrimination case I went to college for, and it didn't work out. Now, This fitness service here, he's the man that's been doing my law work for years. His name is Big Dave. And Little Italy in Elwood Park, you tell Big Dave, here goes some money for you, and give Dexter $4,000 or $5,000 for all his law work because the courts mistreated me. The courts mistreated me because, see, what it was, I opened up a public school at 6:15 in the morning. I didn't get jumped on till 12:30. The police befriend me on the job. The police didn't come. The boy didn't seem to have no school security when the gang member was jumping on me just because I opened the door to take the fire to the school primary furnace. But I'm not a fireman. I cannot operate no furnace and burn no furnace. The engineers and the firemen are the ones that burn the furnace. I have 4 names. My first name really is mixed race. This is my middle name, Dexter. This is another middle name, Conrad, out of the American Dictionary. My father put my names out of the American Dictionary, and Baines is not in the dictionary. But my first name, mixed race, spelled MIXRACE. When you write your TCM, think you want to make a donation or send some money for some artwork. I only do big deals. I'm only really interested in helping the rich because the rich can help the poor and the billionaires can help the poor too. I mean, I also will sell my whole contract, all my artwork and anything I do on tape because I have a special ability. My special ability is while I don't have no shoes on and I'm barefooted, and you see me barefooted because my feet move just like my legs, just doing that now. I do not do that there. This is how the spaceship, people in the spaceship, and talk to me, and this is what they're doing to let you know that they want me to love myself. They don't want me to hurt myself. There we go again. It moves because it knows I'm on TV. It sees through my eyes and everything, my whole body and everything. And this is TCL Bank. Now, I just spent $40 to prove something to you all true. Now, first we take care of religious people. I've never been to church. I only work for the board of church. We don't go to church, but I'm not one type of person. I have heard of church. I went to church with my mother and father. Now, I'm going to say these things, and one of my feet is going to move by itself. Now, just watch my legs. It's not me doing it. I'm going to say religion. Okay, God. You see it didn't move. Jehovah, it didn't move. Jesus, it didn't move. Allah, see, it's Allah. So you religious people don't hurt me and look out for me. See, there we go again, see. But you want to see my feet really move? Let's go outside and let some Harley Davidson. Like I wish my stepdad was a motorcycle club leader named Solomon Brown. See my feet move to the sound of his Harley Davidson. My feet moved in, my feet just did that there. Now I'm letting that foot back down because this feet pushed me off this, down so my right leg. When I do the artwork, that's the same way. They can tell me a yes from a no. I know a no is my baby toe, like that, leans like that. A yes is the full from the baby toe to the toe. I'm going to do some artwork and that's for sale. I'm doing some for the first time, and you can send it to the bank, but I don't know how to operate the computer. I don't know how to type. I print. So one day I give you a postmark number, but right now I print. And remember, DNR prints. Send them to my maker. You check one for make. It could be Dexter Conrad Baines or mixed race Dexter Conrad Baines to DNR press, and they will send you out all the people. Now listen, this is what's important. People and my white race, listen. Look what I got to prove that I've been mistreated by the courts. This is pro se. I do it myself. Exhibits. See, you need some exhibits white race for the future righteousness. They ain't gonna be nothing, believe nothing, but this is a quote like, yeah, okay, I've been in court to say my case is over in 2000. Here go again, another writ. It's different from this one here. This is the side that had to agree. Now here's one blowing up, see, a writ. And I told the court they slandered my name. I'm trying to clear that. I said how back you see my features moving. It's telling me yes and saying, and that's where it moves. And who also know about people, is my prison child psychiatrist, who said he hated coming to his job, but glad to see me. And plus he sent an illustration, the picture of the spaceship that I just showed you that made me so sick I was crying. I had to lay on the bathroom for a while. Your baby had to lay on the floor because she was hot. I had bumps coming out I breathed. It was, my mama put me in the bathtub. She put lotion on me. It was, my goodness, it really made me sick. Okay, they go over again. They just smooth it by itself, okay? And this, look, it's because of me that my parents got the job. Now, since time is moving on, and remember time is fast than money, so, since time is faster than money, look, I bought this here and this is for sale. This has never been opened. Now, I'm not going to do it. If I do it, that's called A work. But if the Martian people do it, it's called B work. B work. Now, here it is. I'm opening it up for the first time, and I'm not going to pick the color. I'm going to let my feet pick the color because that's how they communicate with me on which color to pick. Oh, I need to go to the dentist. Some guy hit me in my mouth like I formed my teeth and candy did it to me. See, Chicago is Candyland, also called the Windy City. Now look. Now here we go. Here's one I messed up. This is the middle part. Now, remember, this is the middle part. The door is open. The doors can open like it did. That's what happened. I was standing up under the spaceship and the doors open. Let's see, like some air, some moisture came open. Then it closed back. Then one of our lights. See, the star part, these are the lights. This was, it was a mothership child. It was so big, it couldn't touch my must stick some sticks out or something because it was too big to lay down. And it was round, and it did 25 acts. Now, that's going to take me 4 hours, 5 hours to do like a part-time job. Now, I'll illustrate something I have.